The Pinky Show. Hey, it's your girl Pinky, Pinky, and I'm so full. And today, Pink Panthers, is another story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Okay? It's another story time. Before I start the story time, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please, Pink Panther, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can know when my next video is going to be here, okay? Now, today, Pink Panthers, today's story time is about how I almost knocked somebody out. How I was thinking about Mama said knock you out. How I was like square up right now. Like you right here, I want you to square up right now. Square up right now. Let's get it. Square up right now, okay? This is when I'm gonna square up with a boy. Yes, I said a boy. I didn't say a girl. I said a boy, okay? Too much. Okay, now, this is another story time that was back in the day when I was young, not again anymore, cause I know the da. Hey, back in the day when I was young, not again anymore. Hey. Now everybody say, I remember way back when. 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 Okay? This was another back in the day story. This was when I was in 4th grade. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was more of a savage when I was younger than I am now. Like, I still don't care, but now I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is. But back then, I was quiet, but if you want to fight me, I'd be like, meet me at recess is going down, okay? Now, we're going to call this little boy, because he acted like a little boy. We're going to call him Cujo, because all he was like, all he wanted to bite at somebody, but he wasn't going to bite me. When it came to me, he was all bark but no bite. When it came to me, he didn't want to do nothing. When it came to me, he didn't want to have that same energy. When it came to me, he got all hush mouth, okay? Now let's get into it. Now, I was kind of, looking back on it, I'm kind of mad at myself because in reality, the fight really wasn't the fight had nothing to do with me. Originally, he didn't want to fight me. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, calm down, babies, calm down. I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you, okay? Now, 4th grade. So this was when, actually, I'm not going to start off with that. Okay, this was 4th grade. Oh, I'm hot. Oh my God. Woo. Okay, so this was when I was in 4th grade. I was in math class. Now, I had 2 teachers at a time. My homeroom teacher, I was with her in the afternoon. She taught English and social studies. And then my second teacher, which is my math teacher, I was with her in the mornings. And she taught math and science. So, this was in the morning. I think we came from enrichment. Now, enrichment is like the classes that like you get a grade on, but it really doesn't matter. And those classes was music class, PE, art, science lab even. I know, how can I have a science teacher, but yeah, we had to go to the science lab. I know it was kind of dumb. But yeah, those were enrichments at the time. So this is 4th grade. Now, this guy named Cujo, he used to always get on people's nerves. He used to always throw a temper tantrum. I felt like something was really wrong with him. It's just too much, right? So, he was talking all this noise. So, at the time, it was this time where my math teacher, we had assigned seats. Like, she put like, I think it was like 4 tables in there, but she put like each people like in certain groups. So at my table at the time, I had all boys, which I don't care because, like I said, I get along with pretty much everybody. I get along with boys, girls. It don't matter. So I was like the only girl at the table. I think I was the only girl. Yeah, I think I was I think I was the only girl at the table. And Cujo was fighting with my friend, and then that friend happened to turn to my ex. But that's another story time for another day. But anyway, yeah. So he was going against my friend. So everybody was just telling him to shut up. Like, you're annoying. Like, shut up. This boy not doing anything to you. Why you keep on running your mouth? Shut up. Shut up. Put the shut to the up, okay? And then, he was arguing with me. Now, how come out of everybody, you wasn't saying nothing too, but then when I say something, that's when you have a problem? I'll be telling you guys now, I am quiet, but I do pops off. I'm sorry. I am so quiet, but at the same time, if you rub me the wrong way and you start with me, I'm going to finish it, and I pops off. I'm sorry. I'm that quiet person. I do pop off. From time to time, I do pop off. I'm not going to lie. So he was like saying something to me, like, and I was like, okay, well, do something then. Do something. So he was like, he was going to fight my friend, do this and do this and do that. And then he was going back to argue with me. I was like, well, you don't have to be rude to him. Like, he's not doing nothing to you. Like, leave him alone. And he was like, like dogs, they're like a little dog sound, like a little siren, like just like, I don't know if he got rabies in his system, but he was like barking, like he was just like, can somebody get him his rabies shot so he can calm the heck down and sleep for 15 minutes? Like, can you guys give him that? So I got up. I said, okay, then do something. So then everyone was like, oh, they're like, okay, Pinky, yes. Yes, boo. Pops off. Pops off. Pop off like a popcorn, okay? Pop off like a popcorn, okay? And so I pops off, and we almost fought. Like, when I tell you I almost fought a boy, I almost fought him. And keep in mind, I did not want to fight. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not a fighter, okay? But I do know how to defend myself. If somebody put their hands on me, that's going to be the last touch you will ever touch in your life, okay? I'm not a fighter, but don't put your hands on me. That's when I draw a line. Don't put your hands on me, okay? That's just your simple warning. Don't put your hands on me, okay? So me and him almost fought. Like, he stood up and I stood up. And something happened. I think that was when the teachers came in. They're like, whoa. Like, no. What's going on? Like, what's going on? Now, Cujo is a troublemaker. Like, he will always start fights. And he was just a blabber. Like, he was too much. Like, he was just too much. So everybody felt the type of way because they was like, no, like, why do you want to fight Pinky? Like, she's so quiet. Like, she's like, why do you want to fight her? Okay? And I really appreciate that people really have my back, like, because they know, like, I'm quiet. Like, I stay in my own lane. I mind my own business. But I was just offending my friend because I'm just like, he's not doing anything to you. Like, just leave it alone. Like, I was really trying to calm you down to just shut up and just, like, stop, like, talking to him. Like, just leave him alone. And then it almost came to the point where he was about to fight me. Like, you're about to fight me? Like, what? Like, what did I do? Because I'm just defending myself and I'm defending my friend? No. That's a no-no. So then the teachers went to go talk to me in the hallway. They was like, okay, Pinky, what's going on? So I told them what happened. And it was like, okay, well, next time, just leave him alone. Next time, let me or such and such know that something is going on. And then they was like, do you need to go to the nurse? And I was like, no, I'm good. And they wanted to take me to the nurse, but I didn't understand why they wanted to take me to the nurse. If me and him didn't fight, then clearly I'm not hurt. So yeah. But they wanted and wanted to take me to the nurse, and they went to go tell my mom. So then I went to the nurse, and they told my mom. So my mom and I went to the nurse. I told the nurse everything. The nurse was like, what? Like nobody couldn't believe it, because everybody knows that, like, you know, like, I'm quiet. Like, wow, like, this is shocking. Like, he was about to fight you. Like, that was a no-no. Like, da-da-da-da. So my mama went off. Like, my mama, she wanted to go off on Cujo, because my mom's the type, she's that ride or die mom. Like, my mom, like, she'll be ready to fight with me. Like, she's like, what happened? What? She rolled her eyes at you. Like, she don't care. Like, that's my type of mom. And I love you, mommy. I love you. But yeah, she's that type of mom. Like, she don't play. And so nothing happened. I just, was at the nurse for like a few minutes, just a few seconds, whatever. Then I went back to the classroom. So my friend, the guy that, I was offending, and two of my other friends, including Romeo, if you don't know who Romeo is, I talked about him and to all my crushes I liked before. Story time, yeah. He was like, yo, like, okay, Pinky, like, if you guys, like, if you want me to fight, if you want us to fight him, like, we'll go fight him, like, we'll go toe to toe, like, we'll fight him. I was like, nah, it's okay, it's whatever, it is what it is, like, it's okay, like, don't worry about it, it's okay. Like, everybody was having my back, everybody was like, girl, like, I almost did this, I almost did that, and I was like, it's okay. So I almost fought a boy because of a friend. Now, nowadays, I'm going to pick and choose when to defend my friends when it's not. Because nowadays, if I'ma have your back if I know you 100,000% have my back. I'm not just gonna defend you, and then when somebody would attack me and you're nowhere to be found, yeah, that's not gonna work. So nowadays, I wouldn't do what I just did a long time ago. I wouldn't do that, but yeah. So Cujo got in trouble, of course. But Cujo, when I tell you this boy used to get in trouble every single day, he used to create problems and get in trouble every single day. Nowadays, he's quiet as a mouse. He calmed all the way down. I don't know what happened to him, but now he's like the total opposite person of, back in the day. Cause I went to high school with him and he goes to my college. I see him from time to time. We say hi, we talk a little, then we leave. But yeah, nowadays he's like the opposite of how I'm describing to you guys right now. So yeah, I almost fought a boy. Was I scared? No, not really. My heart was pounding because I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to get into a fight. Oh my God, I'm about to get into a fight. Because I have never gotten into a fight before. Like, I never really got into a fight before. But I have heard when you're in a fight, you're going to go with your instincts. Like, your instinct to square up and punch and bite and scratch and kick and push. Like, that's just all an instinct. But I do know, my mama has told me, if somebody puts your hands on you, you better tear that up, okay? You better wear them out, like, you better fight. So, I'm not going to fight you, but if you do put your hands on me, I'm sad to say, I'm going to have to fight you back. I'm going to have to defend myself. But, Cujo, I would have squared up. I was like, square up, bro, square up. Like, if you want to fight me, if you want to fight a girl, square up, square up. I don't care if I win or lose. I'm a square up, okay? I ain't afraid. I ain't a punk. My mama didn't raise a punk, okay? Like, square up right now, square up, okay? But, like I said, we're cool now. I don't have a problem with him. I don't regret it, but at the same time, I feel like I shouldn't have never did that. I feel like I should have just mind my own business and just, I should have just stayed in my lane. Like, that's just what I do regardless. I stay in my lane. I don't get into people's mess, people fights. That's just not what I do, because my thing is, if I'm getting into your fight and you don't get into my fight, what the heck do I look like? Okay, I'm not 911 save a H. Okay, I'm not gonna save a hot dog. Okay, like, I'm not gonna defend you. So yeah, so that just is what it is. I wanted to square up. I almost squared up with him. I told him to do something. He didn't want to do nothing. So yeah, and then he know my mama crazy. So yeah. But anyway, guys like this video, make sure you guys like or dislike, thumbs up or thumbs down, comment. Please be paying to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can know when my next video is going to be here today, okay? Like my saying goes, let's smile, be your style. Don't worry. Be happy, okay? Follow me on Facebook at Pinkies Entertainment. Follow me on 2 of my Instagrams, one at The Pinky Show and one at Pinkies Entertainment, okay? This is your girl, Pinky, P-I-N-K-Y, and I'm so fly. Holla at your girl.